With a loaded plate, President Muhammadu Buhari certainly has his hands full. But what are some of the most pressing issues the president needs to resolve? Daily Trust gives you some. President Muhammadu Buhari is getting close to 3 years in office. His achievements in office are already being examined by admirers and supporters, as well as critics and political adversaries. Although the Dora-born politician intends to be measured by his performance in 3 key areas: the war against corruption, the fight against insecurity, and the drive to revive the economy, we present to you 12 things he must achieve this year. 1. Finish the Boko Haram war. Though President Buhari has received accolades in the war against the insurgents in the northeast geopolitical zone, he must strive to end the Boko Haram war this year. It's great news to hear that the troops of Operation Lafayette rescued over 2,000 civilians and neutralized Boko Haram insurgents in droves during its operation at Lake Chad Island this week, according to the theater commander, Major General Rogers Nicholas. But ending the war would make Nigerians fully appreciate the government, as pockets of suicide bombings being recorded recently are a blight on the anti-insurgency operation. Retired Kolamiu Isa Kotagora, in an interview with Daily Trust, said, "There is a lot of work to be done, be it political, economic and social, to get to the ultimate destination of peace." He said the current situation required not only the military role, but also the support of the general public to resettle IDPs. Though Mr. President has established the Presidential Committee on the Northeast Initiative, PCNI, under the chairmanship of retired General T.Y. Dajima, a lot still needs to be done to address the challenges being faced by the internally displaced persons, IDPs. Alhaji Tijay Tumsa, vice chairman of the PCNI, said recently in Abuja during the monthly coordination meeting of members of the PCNI and development partners that the needs of displaced persons in camps and host communities, especially in the areas of health and food security, were being tackled. Tumsa, represented by Brig Gen. Habila Vitaba, chairman, PCNI's subcommittee on peace building, security and stabilization, said that in the areas of shelter and protection, there was an intervention to ensure that the tripartite agreement between Cameroon and Nigeria for the protection, voluntary and safe return of Nigerian refugees in Cameroon was upheld. He said that a lot of interventions were ongoing in the health, agriculture, infrastructure, energy, economic recovery, housing and transportation sectors. He said that the committee would also receive updates on the development and funding plans for the 2018 Humanitarian Response Plan, HRP. Though it is good that there is an ongoing effort to address the plight of the IDPs, the lasting solution is for Buhari to resettle the IDPs, and give them at least a semblance of home. 3. Increase tempo and conviction rate of anti-corruption war. The war against corruption will not be deemed successful until people begin to see successful prosecution of people who are involved in high-profile cases. There have been various reports of arrest of prominent personalities but with no conviction.